Hey everyone, it's Mommy Finding Fit and welcome to my kitchen today. Today I just wanted to show you guys a really quick recipe that I do for my family. It's just a quick vegan chili. You could easily, just with things you add in, change it to, add meat if you wanted to. But this is just something that I make when I'm in a hurry and everyone loves it, so it's my go-to. It literally takes the time it takes you to dump a few cans of things in a pot and just long enough to simmer it to bring all the flavors together. So I'm going to jump into this real quick and just show you how quick and easy this recipe is. Now the first thing that I'm going to add, these are diced tomatoes with green chilies. I'm going to have to walk over here to you guys. This is the Lidl brand, but to be honest, my favorite brand, I believe it's Del Monte. Because I prefer doing the mild green chilies. These are not mild, they're probably more of a medium. And I've also found that like the Great Value brand that Walmart sells is also not mild. It says mild, but it's not. So I'm going to use 2 cans of the tomatoes with mild green chilies. These cans are 10 ounces, but I believe the Del Monte brand is like 14 ounces. I still use the same, ratios when I do that. I don't change it up any. Then I just have 2 cans of organic steamed tomatoes, and these are 14.5 ounces each. Okay, I'm just going to dump these in here. Let me move these to the opposite side so they're out of the way. Okay. And then I just have 2, 15-ounce cans of black beans. Now I have made this with kidney beans, so feel free to put whatever bean you like in here. I just have these on hand. And that's another thing I like about this recipe. It can really be whatever you have on hand at the time. And you can also change it up depending on like the heat level that you want in your chili. You can add things to it. There are times that maybe if I have a little bit more time to spend, I may add like onions or, chopped bell peppers or whatever to this. But if I'm in a hurry, and I don't have time and I'm just trying to throw a quick meal together because we work out every night. And so there are just a lot of times I don't have time to spend an hour in the kitchen because Ken doesn't like to eat before he works out. So he wants to work out, then wait a few minutes, and then eat. And a lot of times he doesn't get off till late. So this is just like a quick go-to dinner. Then after you do that, I usually put about maybe a tablespoon or so of cumin in it. I should have left this little thing off of it. So this is just ground cumin. Okay, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon of ground cumin. Now, if you don't like cumin, you could leave that out. You could add chili pepper. This is just what our family likes. So you're going to put about a tablespoon of that in here. And then this is just Himalayan sea salt. So you're going to salt and pepper to taste. And y'all, this pot back here, I have some that has been simmering for a little while just so I could, taste it for you guys. I'll show you what it looks like plated up. And then you just want to stir this in. Guys, that is all there is to it. You're just going to salt and pepper and everything to taste. So what I will normally do, I'm a Southern cook, and I'm really bad because I don't measure anything. And so what I will do is just give this a quick taste, every few minutes. But then once you bring this up to a boil, you're going to bring it up to a boil, and I just boil it long enough to like simmer the flavors together so that everything kind of blends together and because it just is better. And this is also one that's better the day after. I'm trying to warm this up. Now, a lot of times I will add the vegan ground beef or beef in this, but today I'm trying it with some vegan pulled pork. I found this the other day, and I thought this looked like it would be really good. And it just is like a pulled pork texture. And so we're going to try it with that in it tonight. But it looks like it'd be real good. It'd be kind of like a chicken chili version, I guess. And then, like I said, if you're not vegan, you could easily throw shredded chicken in here. You could throw some ground beef in here. This is just how I prefer to do it because it's quick and it's easy. And it literally, like, this is starting to come up to temperature and boil now. But we're literally talking about from can to your plate in about 15 minutes. So, you know, it's just perfect. And I really like this one. And I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second, as soon as this one heats up. But once it starts to boil, the thing with these vegan meats, you don't have to cook them very long. So I'm just going to let this come up to a simmer or a boil, and I'm going to throw that meat in it and simmer it long enough to heat that meat through. And you have dinner. Like, literally, I think I've been filming for, what, 6 minutes, and it's almost done now. It's starting to come to a boil. You can let this simmer for longer if you want to. It really just has to boil good, and it's ready to eat. But I do like to let it simmer just a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to turn that one off because, like I said, it was already cooked. And then I'm just bringing this one up to a boil. But what are some of your favorite recipes? I mean, what are some of your go-to recipes? Because I'm always looking for new ones. But I'm thinking of making this a segment on my channel. So if you like this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know. And if there are any, you know, foods you would like to see me make healthy versions of or something, let me know that too. This is almost up. Okay, so this is starting to boil. I'm just going to dump in my vegan meat. This is by Morningstar Farms. Now, I will say this, if you're vegan, you have to be careful with Morningstar Farms because a lot of their stuff is vegetarian. It's not vegan. I know they have hamburgers that actually have real cheese in them. So if you're, you know, if you are vegan, not everything of theirs is. So I'm going to plate this up. Ashley's handing me a bowl. And then, just hand me a fork is fine. Right. And then cut some. Okay, so I have, this is the vegan tofutti sour cream. You could do vegan cheese over this. You could do the sour cream. It's also good with guacamole over it. Put that in there before I... So I'm just going to spoon up a bowl of this so you guys can see how pretty it is. Okay. And then once it starts to simmer, guys, you just turn it back to low and give it a couple minutes. Okay, guys, so this is it. If you can see it, this is our vegan chili with the pork shreds in it. So I'll take a little taste of it for you because this is the first time I've really had it with the pork shreds. But it was like what I had on hand, and I like that about this recipe. It's kind of like whatever you have on hand you can use. It's also good if you put corn in it. So corn and beans. Oh, it's so good. It is really good with the pork in it. And this is the first time I've done the pork. The vegan pork. I should say that. Like I said, I've made it with the ground beef before, but y'all, this is super good. Again, this is what it looks like. Y'all, even my kids love this. And my two youngest are 6 and 9. And they really love this recipe too. So it's a hit with my whole family. I did notice like those tomatoes were a little bit spicy, but the vegan sour cream helps to cool and take the heat down some. But it's really good with guac on top of it, vegan cheese, any of those. And this is really good on baked potatoes also. And then you could also throw like noodles in with it and make like chili mac or something like that. but I just wanted to show you guys the base version tonight. So I hope you guys try this. If you try it, make sure to send me a picture. I'm on Instagram at mommyfindingfit. I would love to see you guys take on this and if you enjoyed it. But yeah, give it a try and let me know what you guys think. But thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. You can press that button down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and you want to see more quick recipes. And thank you so much for joining me. You guys have a blessed night. Bye.